9-5 for Sinead Kavanagh. 4-0 undefeated for Sara Collins, and on the rise. Can Kavanagh get another win here in this building?
Here is Michael C. Williams.
Live on Showtime, Bellator MMA stays right here in the featherweight division for a feature fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. We start by introducing the blue corner. At 5'7", weighing in 145.3 pounds. Just off impressive round 1 submission victory in her Bellator debut, she enters, now ranked at number 6, as an undefeated professional. 4 wins, no losses, out of Melbourne, Australia, Sara Collins. Across the cage, her adversary out of the red corner at 5'7", weighing in 145.8 pounds. The former world title challenger as a professional stands with 9 victories, 5 defeats, currently ranked at number 4. She hails from and proudly represents Dublin, Ireland. Introducing Sinead Kavanagh. In charge, your referee, Blake Price.
Sinead Kavanagh started training at SBG Ireland under John Kavanagh when she was 28, after she says boxing, quote-unquote, broke her. And when you ask Kavanagh about her trainer, John Kavanagh, she says he has been everything to her career. He says she's all about grit, determination, and a warrior. Her warrior spirit about to be on display against Sara Collins, who knows she's in hostile territory, but it comes across as calm, cool, and very collected, except when she explodes, utilizing those judo techniques. Sharp jab from the southpaw Collins that pops Kavanagh in the face. This is where Kavanagh wants to avoid being against the fence against someone like Collins. Collins said, hey, I'd love for her to be against the fence all day, set up my takedowns and my throws. Absolutely.
When you're taking a look at Kavanagh, she wants to be inside of that black circle. You're inside of that black circle, you're in a position where you can have room to move and get yourself out of any dangerous position or attack as far as taking to the ground.
And Kavanagh's proven that she's more than willing to eat a few shots in order to land her own.
Kavanagh's always shown, and she did that when she fought Chris Cyborg and decided, I'm going to plant my feet, we're going to see who's going to knock who out. She'll swing with anyone. Collins is the one, she's getting better and better with the stand-up, having a little bit more belief in it. And as she gets confident in her stand-up against Sinead, because Sinead can't do any damage to her, that's going to be a bad move or bad night for Sinead Kavanagh.
Kavanagh's success in terms of her power always shows up early, like most fighters. 3 of her 4 KOs have come in the opening round. A rather tentative start here.
And you can see that Sinead Kavanagh right now, she's looking for that right uppercut. She's waiting for Sara Collins to lower her head for a takedown, and she's going to come with that right uppercut.
And Kavanagh bounced back admirably from her unsuccessful attempt to dethrone Chris Cyborg. Back-to-back wins against Leah McCourt and Janae Harding. And she's had, of course, injuries to her leg, and that was very evident against Leah McCourt.
That was a beautiful display of just guts.
Well, the grit, determination, the warrior spirit that Kavanagh talks about. John Kavanagh, no relation. Although they have a familiar relation with them. You know, when you train at SPG, you are family. And
that's right.
And that goes for all gyms. It's interesting what the sport of MMA, how you make your living, how you ply your craft, and yet those incredible relations that are forged through fire.
Well, there's a brotherhood and a sisterhood that just happens by being in that building, sweating, bleeding, you know, having days that are good and having days that are bad. You build a bond.
And Kavanagh, when she challenged Chris Cyborg,
One of the things, if you're looking at both women here, they're playing the foot game as far as they're trying to keep their lead foot to the outside. That's why you're seeing that push.
Under 90 seconds left in the first round. Collins yet to initiate any sort of takedown attempt, or not even. And again, cognizant of the fact that Kavanagh's got power like that, you don't want to rush in or crush space, but Collins unable to really close the distance here against Kavanagh, even though she's putting pressure on her.
She's putting pressure on her, but you got to also look and say, you're going to have to do more.
Yes.
Because you're going to end up losing a round. It's a close round because neither lady is able to do a lot in it.
And Kavanagh caught the more eye-catching shot. Done whatever damage has been done by Kavanagh.
More by Kavanagh.
Half minute remaining in the opening 5 minutes. Collins trains at Resilience Training Center. You mentioned her trainer, Daniel Kelly. We mentioned John Kavanagh, the busy night he's having here in the hometown of Dublin, SBG.
Nice.
Straight blast gym, and that's what Sinead Kavanagh likes to do, is straight blast her opponents. Tactical first 5 minutes is in the book.
Need a little bit more action, you understand? Let's engage, let's fight. Back up here, back. Here we go, fight!
The instructions from Mr. Referee Blake Rice. Your thoughts on, hey, it was Toby Shimada's the old Japanese version of action, but a little less dramatic.
Both women need to step it up. Both need to get a little bit more active. Throwing shots like that, continue on. Obviously, Kavanagh is in a position where she wants to land the shot that hurts, but she doesn't want to get in a position where she gets out of position and either where Sara Collins can take her down.
Before I get flamed on social media, which I'm not a part of anymore, Yuji Shimada. Let me correct my own mistakes.
I didn't say anything.
I think I conflated Yuji Shimada and Tobi Yamada with that.
I think so.
And of course, Tobi Yamada, you talk about a Bellator highlight for the ages. George Masvidal.
Inverted triangle.
A minute gone here in the second round.
Sinead needs to do as far as landing her shots, she needs to believe in her footwork. Don't just lean. Start to slide your feet in on those shots so you have balance, so you're able to respond if she does come into you. And for Sara Collins, she needs to start using her hands to set up the takedown. Let her hands go. Start to move your feet also. Get your hands moving forward and then drop levels or come into the body.
There was a good 1-2 down the middle by Sinead Kavanagh, but both of them have to ratchet up the offense with 2 minutes gone here in the second.
Yeah, right now.
Lead hand battle going on.
That was a nice clean kick to the body and it affected Kavanagh. You can see she did not like it.
Collins landed 7 strikes in round 1 compared to 6 for Kavanagh here with, well, the midway point of the round coming up upon us. Collins leads 6-3. Offense at a premium. Midway through the second and the fight. Body kick, body kick by Collins. And Collins now crashes the space momentarily, but again, very cognizant of the power of Kavanagh. But yes, that body kick took the wind out of Kavanagh sails momentarily, still trying to walk it off, John.
Yeah, she needs to go right back at it.
Inside low kick by Collins. Kavanagh wants to fight at range. feinting. Collins flashes the rear front kick. Speaking of front kicks, earlier tonight, knockout of the year alert from Levon Chokoli and what he did to Sabah Homasi, and we want to wish Sabah Homasi all the best.
See, there was a nice counter. Good job by Kavanagh to initiate, but a good counter strike by Collins. But she needs to continue to go. Once you've hurt someone to the body, Mauro, you know it is not easy to take body shots from that point.
And it's not easy to take calf kicks at any time. Kavanagh just took one. We've been told that Sabah Homasi has been taken to a local hospital for a medical checkup. Was able to leave the building of his own volition after that devastating first-round knockout loss earlier tonight to kick off Bellator 299's main card against Levon Chokoli. Final minute here in the second round, John, and the numbers, well, they're putrid.
The numbers are not good, but the action is starting to change, and you're seeing Collins start to take over with the effect that she had on that body attack. Kavanagh is reluctant to exchange. She's trying to keep it at distance, but her shots are missing.
Half minute left. Kavanagh darts in, lands a straight right to the face of Collins. Collins with an inside low kick to the lead leg of Kavanagh. The best strike of the fight, that body kick by Collins to Kavanagh earlier in the round. Final 15 seconds in the second stanza.
She should use that front teep to the body at will.
And you're talking about Collins when you're saying that.
Yes, absolutely. I'm sorry, I should have said that.
You ready? Ready?
Third and final round in the women's featherweight division between Sinead Kavanagh, the red gloves from Ireland, and Sara Collins, blue gloves from Australia. Collins undefeated at 4-0. Something's got to give here in the final 5 minutes, according to Big John McCarthy's unofficial scorecard. The fight hangs in the balance.
It could be 2-0 for Collins, possibly. I think that the second round absolutely went to Collins, and the first round it gave to Kavanagh, but it was so close. But both women should be looking at, I need to win this round.
Well, Collins has told us she loves competition. This is what drives her to work day in and day out. She wants to make sure that work pays off, and they need to go to work here in the third and final round.
And Collins is actually doing a good job with her counter. She's counter-striking here, and she's landing, while Kavanagh is trying to land at distance, and her shots are missing the mark.
Not one takedown attempt in this fight.
There was a left hook landed by Kavanagh.
And Collins now 2-1 in terms of strikes landed. The advantage over the striker, Sinead K.O. Kavanagh. There's a kick to the leg by Collins. There's a tentativeness on Kavanagh. Trying to feint, trying to find a way in, lands the right hand. Good counter right from Collins.
Yeah, I mean, there's a tenderness on both, because
but there seems to be more
Kavanagh doesn't want to get into a grappling situation.
And
Collins is doing good with her striking as far as the counters, but she's not initiating a lot. That front kick right there. She should do that at will, because Kavanagh does not want to take her down. Clean right hook by Collins.
And again, stats are unofficial, but right now Collins leads Kavanagh 18-0 in terms of total kicks landed.
Well,
and they begin to take their toll.
But take a look at the left leg, that lead leg of Kavanagh. It's red and it's puffy. She's taking some abuse on that leg. There it goes back to it.
Now Collins trying to bounce up and down, trying to find the rhythm again. The southpaw with the left kick to the body. Kavanagh, lead hand, takes another shot to the lead leg.
Collins should be utilizing that kick to the body just often. You know, you can't do it too much, but you got to continue to go back. It's having an effect.
There's a right hand by Kavanagh. Again, the feet by Collins from the lead leg, or rear leg. Under 2 minutes left in this fight. Collins making the trip from Australia. Her brother Michael getting married in Tuscany, Italy in 3 weeks. You heard from Amanda saying that Collins currently studying at university to become a midwife and hoping to deliver another big win here tonight. Looking to go 2-0 under the Bellator MMA banner against a former featherweight title challenger in hometown favorite Sinead Kavanagh.
Kavanagh able to land a right hand just a moment ago, but not enough volume from her. She's trying to find that one big shot. She's got to open up a little bit more, which she looks like she's trying to do.
And Collins is trying to make sure she's ready to counter and has done a good job. Under a minute now left in the fight. There's Kavanagh with the right hand as Collins went downstairs with it. And the crowd here in Dublin trying to rally Sinead K.O. Kavanagh to victory.
And you saw just on that feint by Collins, you saw so much movement as she just chambered that kick. Look at Kavanagh. You just saw her do it again. She's moving back, so you can tell it's had a big effect on her. Taking some abuse. Well, take a look at her left lead leg now. Inside and outside.
Looks like a stained glass window in one of the local churches here in Dublin, Ireland, and will take maybe divided while it's over. Sara Collins appears to have done enough to pick up her second win in the Bellator cage, but it will be up to the 3 judges at cage side to determine the winner. John,
Ladies and gentlemen, for the decision, we'll go now to your 3 judges at cage side. Your first judge, David Peabody, scores the fight 29-28. He sees it for Kavanagh. Your second judge, Ron McCarthy, 29-28, scoring the fight for Collins. Your third and final judge at cage side, Sal D'Amato, 29-28, seeing it for the winner by split decision, Sara